Back in target field and on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Trevor Larnach. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Pitch out, but no movement. Ball 3. Payoff pitch. Hernandez has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Josh Bell at the plate now. Pitch out, but no action.
That's a ball.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Luke Keeschel getting ready to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple. Sole runner at third, 2 outs. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Just missed. That one carrying out of here into the visitors' bullpen. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 4-0. So 2 down, digging in, Matt Wallner.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's tough.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. That one just misses. Got him looking for the strikeout. Top of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Yeah, that's fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Max Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025, he added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his back in Minnesota. And now for the Twins, Austin Martin.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
This one in the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Byron Buxton. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Trevor Larnach. First pitch, not close.
Ball 2.
And another ball. That one at triple digits. Back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Strike on the inside corner.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
That is the inning. Back at Target Field and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swings and misses. 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next. Sung Kim. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball. Left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. Yeah.
Hold on. He's coming home. Swing, and he popped it up. And that will drop foul. Foul ball. The 0-2. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That is upstairs for ball one.
Ball.
Runner at third, 2 away. That missed by a lot. And now 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Base hit, and a run comes in. Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry. Back in Minnesota. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. Ohtani back to work. On the ground, right side, Freeland. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Fouled off left side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Late on that fastball. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Here's Royce Lewis. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. This one in the air, center field. Pages makes his way towards it. Out number 2. So digging in, Matt Wallner.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Martin under it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away. Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hernandez, a former home run derby champ, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Way out front for strike 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out, so we take a break. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Not close with that one. Ball 3. Lee checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4. Man at first, nobody out. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. In the dirt. And the 1-0. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Buxton in the box now as he leaves that one up high. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Larnach swings through it for strike 1. Second and third, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh Bell. Two outs, two in scoring position.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Lee on third. Martin at second with two gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Pies. The next to hit takes ball one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball there. The Twins leading by 5, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Struck out swinging his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The 0-2. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Short hop liner handled it short. Gets it to first.
That's an out.
And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
He makes the grab, 1 down. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-4. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Trying to steal the first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
2 away now. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Hard liner. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Brooks lead. The next Twin up to hit. In there safely. Austin Martin digs in now. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker drifts towards it, and that is that. Back in Minnesota, top of the 6th inning, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner stays where he is. That one fouled off. 0-2 now.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeschel flips it. 1 at second and 2. What a play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Hernandez at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. One away. And now the switch hitting first baseman John. Bell. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. High leg. No throw. He's in there safely. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch out, but no action. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And they lead by 4. So no one on after the sac fly. Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
In the air, left side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out. Andy Pajes will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's a ball.
The Twins leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Sets him down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Hye-Sung Kim. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Got him. It is 11th strikeout in this one. Really racking. Back in Minnesota. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers. What a stop to second, and that's not it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. So a man at first. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Gone way up into the upper deck. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 11-4. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. Brooks Lee now at the plate. And that one ripped into right. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Softly hit to third. Muncy gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. Foul ball. 0-1 down. And that one hammered. And wow, that one is way out of here. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cole Sands. He's into the game with the bases empty.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. The 0-2.
Ball.
So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit. There ain't bat. There's some guys where you're thinking maybe I get one pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of can you capitalize.
Ball 3.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Brings it in. 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the Twins lead. Off guy. Byron Buxton.
Number 70, Justin Robleski.
Ball.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good.
Buxton on the run. They pitch out. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him.
Ball 2.
Runner. Scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a 2-0. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And nobody's going to stop him on the bases today. Swings through that one out in front that time. The 3-1. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And it's now a 6-run lead. So no one on after the sac fly. Josh Bell getting ready to hit. That one blasted deep to right. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is off the top of the wall. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
The batter, number 15. Second base.
One out, runner at second. Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. That's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher, Ryan.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Should be extra bases. And that's the 3rd out. Back at target field. We go to the 9th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Ball, no.
Next
Ball
one
2.
misses, and it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball. Runners on the move. Puts a bunt down. Lewis whips it to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't pick it. So bases all loaded up. Sung Kim steps to the plate. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Taylor Rogers.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Hammered down the right side, but foul. All loaded up here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Alex Freeland. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Martin under it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one in a blowout.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game, swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
12-5 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.